I've been told that it's the most advanced and high-tech machine of this sort in the whole world.
It's unreal. Wow, look at this. Barely sat down, we've already got food.
Hi guys, welcome back. We're on tour with Dridgers. If you're new here, we're a full-time travel couple from the UK. We're currently in Xinjiang in China and we are in Urumqi. Got a very exciting episode today. We are actually at a factory that produces Chinese medicine. I know what you're thinking. If you're from the West, you're probably thinking Chinese medicine, that don't work. But what we're going to see is how they're actually studying it in laboratories and how they're testing it, see how they're producing it on a mass scale and actually how it's working. We're really excited. We are just about to wait for the bus to take us up to the factory, so let's go.
So we just got a quick insight of what we're going to see in the factory. So we got shown around by the CEO. They have got so many awards, like over 180 I think they said, and some of the medicine they used even during like COVID-19. But the good thing about Chinese medicine, there's no side effects. Like most of the medicines we use at home, there's always like headaches, tired or something. These are all natural remedies, and it's not just like going to pick a plant. It's like has to be grown in a certain climate. Like one of them had to be grown above sea level with loads of extreme heat. It's very interesting and very cool to see.
In context, Reanne's actually to a Chinese hospital and they're using these remedies and these natural remedies all over the country. She got prescribed some Chinese medicine and she used that, and in the long term it has worked.
Right, we've arrived at the pharmacy. Hairnet, we've got to put hairnets on, all the blue gear.
So this place is huge. It's actually like a lot of these big mass productions. It's like a little mini city.
Hairnet and then feet. This is how clean like the factories are in China. Like I went in a restaurant the other day, and like even going in there, we had to put a mask and a hairnet on, and all the staff in there had it. But they're so like efficient and clean.
Right, so we're inside. What we can see at the moment is finished project. They're just packaging it all.
Once they're not making us stand outside and just look for a window.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Because we actually did go to a laboratory before, which done like skincare and stuff, and they wouldn't let us go inside, and we're actually going inside, which is really exciting. Obviously, you got the help of the automated systems as well. So obviously, it's not all being a Chinese factory. It's not fully humans. All the actual packaging is done by the robots, fully by the robots. So they get the box as it's flat packed. They build the box, then they put the product in the box, then they seal the box. So yeah. A lot of robots involved. You actually see the humans here not really doing a lot. Like obviously, look at these lot here. They're not doing a lot. Robots are doing a lot. I think it's really cool though, really modern. So it's like a full product line. So it's basically it's a conveyor belt of the product starts at one end, goes through a conveyor belt, and there's different stages. Like when we've seen car manufacturing in the past, there's different stages what they go through. So every stage is like a pit stop and they've got their own little jobs, and by the end of the product line then you finally get the finished product.
So this product is actually for pregnant women, so it's friendly because obviously pregnant women can't take like many tablets, and you can drink it.
So it is actually a really big actual site. It's 170,000 square meters. So in this part they get a big bowl of the mixture for the medicine or whatever, and then they boil it down and it turns it into like obviously these little tiny almost like tablet stuff, and they go into tea and they produce 720,000 of them a day. So it's a continuous product, so it goes from here to here, then it goes downstairs. So yeah, it's constantly moving, like I said, like a conveyor belt, always moving, and that's why they produce so many thousands per day. It's like a like mass production of tablets each day. So in this part they're monitoring and analysing it, so every step of the way they want to monitor it, analyse it, review it, so any mistakes that are made are obviously flagged up straight away, so they don't go further down into the process when it comes to the testing stage and then have to go all again. So they try and obviously hit the mistake before they've gone too far, because obviously in the past medicine and stuff has got to the testing stage and then failed, and then they've obviously wasted their time. Wow, this place is huge. So again, we've got all these drums that hold the the medicine, but you've got it on more of a bigger scale here. So this machine here, it's a little bit intimidating. It's huge. It's got full of different pipes and stuff. What it looks like one transfers water, one transfers steam or something. I don't know, but I've been told that it's the most advanced and high-tech machine of this sort in the whole world.
So it makes the quality of the medicine more high efficient. So that's why it's so advanced. Obviously, it adds water to it, it steams or whatever. There's like a lot of things that go on here. Like, probably things we can't even like get for us. A room where they separate the medicine from the liquid. So if you see there, you've got one machine there. So I'm guessing it separates from there. The liquid goes down into another machine, and then the medicine goes to another place. I'm going to assume they probably use the liquid for something else, or probably in the next batch of medicine.
Yeah, perhaps. But that's what all these guys here are doing. So, busy boys.
I like how open the factory is. Like, they're letting us, like, I thought we would stand out there, but the man's like, what's going on?
What's going on?
They're letting us in rooms, they're letting us see computers. Like, they never normally let us really see this far into some of the technology. So it's a very, very open and not hiding anything. It's quite cool.
Yeah, normally like data protection, they're like, okay, don't film the screens, blur the screens out. We're not going to have that. But like we found in China, like obviously where we've been there a long time, we found that a lot of the factories are very open and they just want to share what they're doing, and hopefully people from the West can see and get a little bit jealous.
And you put that in tea?
In tea, yeah.
No, just
in
with
water.
Just with the water.
Oh, shui.
And it will become the drinks.
Yeah.
And what does this do?
This is the medicine.
Yeah, what does the medicine do?
Fever, cough, and sore throat, and even some sniffing.
So like a cold.
Look at cold, yeah. So relieves cold symptoms. Give us. We love a freebie. We love a freebie.
We're going to get some to try, which is quite handy because travelling sometimes you get knackered and immune system gets weak, so we do get colds and that. So it'll be handy to have on our travels.
We can actually let you know the benefits of it if it works, but I feel alright at the moment, so I couldn't really tell you. I can tell you about the taste.
So just here, he's showing us how they produce like the electricity. So that was the first figure there, 124, is the electricity from during the daylight, so 12 to midnight, and then the next figure, 74, is the money they've saved on it. Because normally you'd buy it from a company, but where they're producing it themselves, they're saving money.
So what do they do with their leftover electricity? Do they store it or do they share it?
They share it with the community.
They share it with the community.
Yeah, so they have like a bit they share out into the public.
Yeah. So it's mass production, medical factory producing electricity, helping to produce it to the whole of the area naturally. It's it's good. It's good. Giving back.
I don't know if they're charging.
Oh, maybe they're charging. Yeah. I actually find it quite crazy that they're just happy for us just to record screens and just whatever. They just don't really care. It's actually quite chill. It's quite chilled out, and you don't feel on edge when you're recording there at all. So if you've got blood in your pee, you can use this one. But this one's like it's a tablet rather than what we saw earlier, the powder.
I think it flushes your system.
Flushes you out, yeah. So it's probably more of like I think you call it a dialect, where it makes you pee, like dandelions and stuff.
Bossman.
好，谢谢。
谢谢。
Next stop, I have no idea. I don't know what we're doing or where we are. Hopefully something interesting.
We have come to Boss Iran, so they specialise in horticultural machinery, like farmland machinery, like harvesting crops and cutting things and all sorts of horticultural stuff. But we are going to find out a little bit more, so I can stop blabbering on about stuff I don't really have a clue about, and let some professionals actually give me some advice to share with you. So we're just entering the showroom. We are going to see some of these machines, and already they look very impressive. So this big beast of a machine is a cotton picking machine, and they just said we can go inside to have a look as well. So let's have a good look outside. It's quite intimidating actually. You look at it. Takes the cotton and then stores it in the back. They're exporting these machines to different countries. Obviously it's produced here in China, but it's probably in various countries all over the world.
This is made for a man.
Yeah, bit of adventure. Wow, this is so cool. This is actually it's actually bigger than you think up here. So it's got 2 seats for 2 people. Got ourselves a little steering wheel there.
So this is me farming it. How nice is this though? It's actually like quite roomy. We've got a little computer here. Imagine this, just outside farming, like chilled out.
Picking your cotton.
Yeah. It's well smart.
Yeah, it's cool.
This is a beast of a machine. So like here we've got the steering wheel, we've got some brakes and that, but it's like really, wow, there's 2 people in it. How roomy is this?
So the difference between this one and this one is the first one just picks the cotton, like the raw cotton, and this one, it packages it, so it ends up like, yeah, like this and this. So they can ship it straight away.
Is Ponty meant to be up there? You're standing on the roof.
Oh, I don't know. He does all sorts of things. Oh, and by the way, these machines are actually the best in the world, I've been told. But obviously that is the company telling us. So yeah, at the moment they're the best. As far as I know, on cotton picking machines, they're the best in the world.
That's quite cool though, because back in the old ages, as we know, it was slave labour.
Slave labour, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're talking maybe 80 years ago, it used to be humans doing this job, and now it's machines like this, and absolutely amazing machines. This is what I mean about number 1 in the world. They've all got the champions. Ponty, that man just doesn't care. He doesn't care. So this is the raw cotton. It's actually still got the bits, and it hasn't been like cleaned and all that stuff yet. So it's unprepared cotton. This one can do 98 acres every day, and this one can do more. It can do 168 acres every day. So this machine is not cheap. It costs 4 million RMB. But if you think about it, it's actually obviously taking a lot of jobs over. So in theory, 4 million RMB well spent.
Like attachment that does the grain, and that does like 18 kilograms per second. That's mental. And then this machine here, that weird scary bit there, is actually for the leaves that's left over after, and it breaks it all down and feed it to the animals.
Oh, right, okay, so they can use it.
Yeah, it's the thing I find with China, they make the most out of everything.
Yeah.
Like with animals, like eating animals, they eat the feet and all that, like they don't waste
There's no
anything.
waste.
And they find a way to use it and recycle it and make money.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you've got a big population like China have, and obviously China years ago was a poor country, but now they're not a poor country. They've always had the mentality to use everything, use every resource, and yeah, that's why they do eat chicken feet and they eat duck heads and all that stuff, because it's using using the most out of what they've got, and it's the same with their agricultural stuff as well. They're using everything, and obviously they have got a lot of livestock to feed as well. So need to be enough food for all the people and all the livestock. So there's no point wasting things. You think, how did you do farming on a mass scale before this technology? It's probably changed everything really. So the flags above are all the countries they cooperate with. So I do see England, well, United Kingdom, and so not all the countries they have the actual machines with them, but they do share the technology with that country, and maybe they manufacture their own machines based on that technology. We are actually in the factory now. Obviously, it is very quiet. It is lunchtime, and everyone's on lunch. Sod's law. They've told us that they can make a machine like these really advanced machines that you've seen in only 2.5 hours to make a machine, which is absolutely mind-blowing, to be honest. It's the only factory that's sort of, it's half humans, half robots. So it's not, as we've seen in the past when we've done these car factory tours, we've seen that they're fully automated, or they're 90% automated. This one's 50%, but obviously the robots do play a massive part in producing these vehicles so quickly.
Yes, lunchtime. I'm starving. It's 2:30.
Yeah.
But I think we've got a long day. It looks like we're out till 11.
I've noticed a little bit of a pattern. So it's a long break between breakfast and lunch, and then lunch and dinner is really close together. So don't eat too much for lunch.
Balls of soup.
Balls.
Balls.
I like balls.
You don't like soup.
No, but I do like balls.
Oh god. Oh wow. Shit. Wow. Look at this. We've barely sat down. We've already got food.
Right, so we've just been told this soup is called shui soup, and it belongs to the Jiasha ethnic group, which is an ethnic group in this region. Yeah, it's really traditional, and I'm gonna try it.
Some bread, some pickled veg. but it does look unreal. Smells amazing. It does literally smell amazing. Ben's going straight in.
Go straight in, yeah. I don't know what each individual thing is, but I'll try each thing and I'll try and explain to it the best I can. Yeah, that's beef. You got
The meat over there.
So you got beef, bits of tofu. You've got, it looks like spring onions as well. That's really nice.
We've also got some spicy sauce and soy sauce there. What, you're going to jazz it up?
Yeah, I'm going to zhizh it up, as I say.
Is that like?
Yeah,
Is that how you're doing it?
So basically it's like dipping a bread roll in soup.
I would have actually picked it up and ripped it and dipped it in, so it's lucky that someone showed us.
Yeah. We're actually about to go inside a museum. I'm not actually sure if we can record in here, so play it by ear, alright? Right, so it turns out we are allowed to film inside, and this is an absolutely beautiful building. So let's go and check out what is going on. But apparently there's a really famous mummy in here. So I'm interested to see what this museum's all about. Right, so it's a dry corpse expedition. So in layman's terms that means mummies or like dead corpse. So we've got to be respectful here because these are like real dead people. Right guys, just been through it. That was a lot more than I actually expected. It was we probably could have recorded, but we didn't really want to out of respect, and it's not really a very nice thing to see. It's actually actual real people, real people. So we want to be respectful because obviously they're thousands of years old.
Well, this is kind of what we saw in here. So this dates back to 3,800 years. So we had the beautiful lady that was at the beginning, and then it works all the way. We've got like children, babies, like less and less, and we get to dynasties, which is obviously earlier on, and then ending with ones there. But it's quite really weird. Like some of them they had description of it. Some of them like said they had tattoos and they described their clothes they were wrapped in and the items in there.
And babies as well.
Babies, yes. It said baby up here. It was under one. So it was quite like mental to see.
But interesting.
Interesting, but I hope I don't have nightmares. Alright, next stop is Silk Road Show. It looks like everyone's waiting to film us when we get off, so here we go. Hello! We've got a welcome dance. Up for a bit of dancing, aren't you?
Better get dragged in again. Like yesterday, if you watched the last video, me and Ponty were dancing, and it's going to be us two again, probably. I don't know what's going to happen.
I think tonight I'm shy. The ladies need to dance.
Today,
No,
today
no.
I'm shy as well. I'm shy as well, yeah.
Beautiful lady. What a nice welcome. It's a drama, is it? Oh!
夺取美女，攻打西域，将饶命！
We cannot
来人，把他给带走！将军，别慌啊！好，一点都不冤枉，没有我的允许的情况下是进不了这门的。我是丝路区大将军。
Going through. How cool is that? Wow. I'm well excited for this. Didn't really know what to expect when we first come here. I thought it would be one of them like ancient streets where they just like turned it into a tourist kind of area.
Street food and
Yeah, but I think we'll get some fun.
to,
Look. Oh. What's that? We just got given something. Oh, is he looking for some money or something? Bye. I love this. This is well fun. People are just like coming out of random like doorways and that, and then wanting to fight us.
give you only one. I keep the other. Here, look at him. It's not big enough. My wallet.
Give us some money, Ben. Oh, we got some money. Let's go shopping. I think there's shops as well, and then there's like loads of interaction stuff going on. Like each shop you go past.
The casino. Let's go to the casino.
Yeah. this? I just gave my money away.
We're gonna finish the money instantly now.
I'll lose it now.
Five. Casino 5. Give me my money.
I don't understand what's going on here. This is mental. Oh my god. What is this? What? She's going to swing down.
It's going to be a show like all around us now.
This is well cool. Where should we stand? Anywhere? Hello. It's got a good angle. Beggarman's come to take us to the next room. That is probably one of the most unique things I've ever seen. We're now going into the next room. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
I've never been to a show that's so interactive. Like you're actually in the show. It's mad.
This lady keeps popping out. I think she's like telling the story kind of thing, like part of the show. Obviously we don't understand any of it. She's asked the god for a ring, so they're out praying for it. Ceiling's come down.
Still going down.
Oh yeah, you and Ponty might get hit.
Yeah.
They're climbing on it, aren't they? What the? Never in my life. I am speechless. So.
Yeah, absolutely mad. Madness.
I think it's a girl up there.
Yeah. But it's not even real though. The whole stage and everything just moves and so interactive and.
That's the thing. It is real for once. Whoa!
Yeah, they don't do this. They don't do the show in front of you. They do the show with you in the show. It's amazing.
It's unreal.
It's almost a little bit scary, like being here. A bit like, but I'm loving it. Adrenaline's quite mad. It's raining now. It's actually raining inside. But that was absolutely incredible. Literally amazing. Never seen anything like it. What's Reanne up to? What do you reckon Reanne's up to? Just walking here, walking through, trying to exit. And look.
I want one. Hello. Thanks.
Is it garlic?
Spring onions.
No problem.
With a clown.
Ah, yeah. Wait, if we do a little bit later tomorrow morning, yeah, because
Clean with me.
she needs to sleep too. She slept 4 hours tonight.
Yeah, we need to rest, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that was one of the best performances I've ever seen. We just watched one more show and again it's like a live performance, we're in it and the action's all going around us. We're getting told a bit of the storylines but it's a bit hard for us to know what's going on the whole time because obviously it's in Chinese, but with all the stunts and everything, the lights and the music, it's fantastic. But we're about to go for dinner. Look at this fancy dinner. Looks unreal, but you're gonna have to wait for part 2 because this video is already long enough. So make sure you follow us along. We've got like a whole night planned, like a party and all that. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be a proper Uyghur style party, get involved in the culture, and yeah, it's going to be amazing. So subscribe. We're like a love.
It's going to fall down the steps, Ben.
We're like a loving couple.
Ben, I've done it. Lady Women's are the cameraman.
Cameraman, yeah.